Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalom to the fellow laborers out there, pushing this 100% doctrine, the Ahtham, out there on the highways and byways. Also this next, what we call the internet. It's your brother Yaram Yakazak, back with a hopeful, hey, it's a dream this time. Alright, it's a dream, man. And I just had this one, fresh. I just woke up, man. It's 5:16 over here, 5:16 Pacific, over in Cali, and fresh. Boy, I'm telling you, this dream was so beautiful. I'm gonna get a brother's like 1 minute to get up in here. And I'm gonna go into it, and I will be reposting this on my YouTube page. I know a lot of the brothers may not be up, but it is what it is. If you catch this when you catch this, and if you don't, you don't. You can rewatch it on the YouTube. Alright, so I'm going to it, man. So look, this dream. So I'm starting. So it was like I was at a hotel. I was at a hotel first and foremost, and I knew it was a time of trouble. Right? It was a time of trouble, and I'm laying back, I'm chilling, and my mother, I don't know why, but I'm with my mother lives out here, in a different city than me. But at this point in time, it's like I'm trying to be undetected, and I'm moving around with her, and I feel like we've been bouncing from hotel to hotel, and she's holding down a job somehow, but I know that she does not have the chip, the mark, the charagma. She does not have it. I can just sense that, right? And I don't have it either. And my wife and my kids, I don't know where they at, but I know that they're safe. Okay, I don't know where they at, but I know that they're safe. That's what I know. So I'm trying to be low key. That's what I sense in the spirit. I gotta be low key. I gotta I'm wanted or something like that. Like the government is looking for me. Alright. So, this pretty much goes on for a couple days. I'm in the hotel room. She bringing me food, etc. Coming back from work, telling me about things that's going on out in the world, etc., etc. But we're in an alert, hidden state. All right. So then, this dude that she used to talk to back in her past, right? And I know this dude. I know exactly what he looked like. I know his name, everything, right? He somehow he's in the dream. He comes and he's trying to talk to her, and they get in an argument. And basically it goes sideways, and then on another day, she's coming back from home. He comes and he grabs her and he throws her in this car with this dude, man. He's like a drug dealer or something. I could tell. It was a demon on him. And the dude, he was driving. He had dreads. That's what I could see. He had dreads. And the dude that my mother used to talk to threw her in the back seat, and it was two chicks in the back seat, and the dude was driving. He had dreads and a hat on, and then it was like some Issachar, Mexican dude, in the passenger seat in the front, right? So I see this happen. I'm outside. I run outside and I see this happen. And as soon as I get outside, the car just speeds off. So then I'm like, man, what the you know what I'm saying? And then it's like they trying to tease, so they speed off and they take a left quick. And I see these chicks that was in the back seat, right? Because it was two chicks in the back seat. They got their legs out the car, out the window or something. Like, just on some foolish Jake shit, man. Like, I hate Jake. They got their legs out the car, just spreading their legs. And, like, just joyriding. Yay, yay. All right? So my mother's in the back seat. She's screaming. And this nigga got her in the back seat, right? He won't let her go. And the dude in the front with the dreads and the hat, he's driving fast, swerving. Then they come. I'm running. I'm chasing the car. And then the car comes. And I'm like, damn. And then it comes. And I hear it. And I can hear it. Like, my hearing is precise. I can hear it. So it goes. It turns. It goes down this block. Then it takes a left. And I hear it. And I know exactly where it's going. And it comes back. It turns. Takes another left. And then it comes back. And now it's back on the street with the hotel where I'm at. So I hear it coming. And I'm like, all right. Then they stop at the light right there where I was at. And I run out. I'm like, man, give me my mama back. Right? And then this dude with the dreads and the hat, he pulls out a gun and he starts shooting at me. And I'm like, I'm really like, in a dream, first of all, I don't know that I got the powers yet. So it's like, or I don't know, but it's like he shoots at me. I'm trying to dodge, so I'm getting low, trying to dodge the shots. I get low, and then boom, I get hit in the back. But I swear, in the dream, everything felt crazy. But that shit felt like a itch. It felt like a scratch. Okay? It felt like a scratch, like, and I know it hit me. But it didn't even pierce me. It didn't even go in or nothing. It felt like a scratch. So then I'm like, damn, he got a gun. So I'm turning around and I run back, trying not to get hit by any more shots. And then he like, what? I hit that nigga. He like, I hit him. And then he gonna tell me, he said, this man right here got bodies on him. You ain't got no bodies on you, little boy. What you about to do? Right? He just talking that nigga shit. He talking that Jake shit. And then in my mind, man, I'm like, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Right? And then boom, bro, I swear I just, like, my body got buff. I got that glow around me. That shit felt amazing. And I just started walking towards the car. And the nigga, the dude that was in the front passenger seat, he just got, it's like a chariot beamed his ass. And he just go to smithereens. So the dude with the dreads, he looking. And I'm like, I'm gonna save his ass for last. Then the dude that got my mom's, that holding my mom's in the back seat, I promise you, with my eyes on some Cyclops shit, I precisely cut that man's neck. Like a beam came out of my eyes. And I went, I cut his neck diagonally. Like, and then his head just falls. Right? And then the chicks sitting to his right is screaming their ass off. Because they just saw dude get, smoked the smithereens in the front. And they just saw his head get chopped diagonally. Beams coming out my eyes. right? So then the dude in the front with the dreads and the hat, a damn demon. I remember this shit because he had like brown tips on his dreads. You know how Jake be doing them blind shits, whatever. They got them dreads and they got the tips on it. He looked just like a nigga, man, and I hated it. I pointed at his ass, and it's like I had telepathy. I pulled his ass out the car, and I set his ass up and down, up and down, up and down, and I'm making his ass hit the concrete so fucking hard. I'm like, boom, boom, cause nigga, you just shot me. You thinking that you thinking your gun, you thinking your sword was gonna be your way out of this shit. Fucking 2/3, so I'm boom, 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 boom. To this nigga is nothing more, man. I destroyed this man. Isaiah 33:18, thy heart shall meditate terror. So I'm just, I fucked him up. Right? And then I get my mama out. And that's pretty much the dream, man. That shit, like, it's ultimate power. If brothers remember the chariot dream I had last year, when I said, like, that was ultimate power, that new body, right? But this was more so in Jacob's trouble. This was more so where I knew we was in hiding. I knew we was in hiding, and they was looking for me. So I'm guessing even this, what I did, you know, I didn't want to do it because before I yelled Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, I was like, in a sense, almost crying to not have to do this. I'm mad because I don't want to do this because maybe the repercussions of it is going to be, the government going to come looking for me or something. Like, we in hiding, we hid out, and they don't know where I'm at, right? Hey, Psalms 18:34, he teaches my hands to war. Good scriptures, Doc. So I didn't want to do it, but then it was like I had to. I did it. Right? And it is what it is. It was ultimate power. As I say, that bullet was just a scratch. Hit me in the back. And in my mind, at that point in time, I was thinking like, damn, I'm going to be handicapped. Like, if I get shot in the back, you think about getting shot in your spine. Right? Most brothers be handicapped in a wheelchair after that. But no. It literally, like, was a tickle. It was a tick. It was a nick. And it was a bullet. And I was really like 5 feet away from dude. I run up to the car and he pull out the gun and he just started unloading. Pop, 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 pop. And I just twist my body and he hit me in the back. Right? And bullets is flying by. But it's like that one bullet just hit me in the back and it just nicked me. It didn't go in. It didn't hurt. It just was it was a tickle, man. Right? So, yeah, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna put this on the YouTube, but all this shit right here, this Marvel shit, that's how I felt. Like ultimate power, like, except I knew I was untouchable at that time. I get that for you too. Psalms 18:37, I pursued my enemies and overtaken them, neither did I turn away till they were consumed. Exactly, man. Exactly, they was done. They had no chance of escape at that moment in time. No chance of escape. I'm going to get one scripture, then I'm going to get up out of here. But no chance of escape. All right, Joel 2:28, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. Wakakadash, man. So I just had this dream. And throughout the Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, that I was able to have this dream. Alright? So, hey, with this, I hope this comforts one another. We comfort one another with these dreams, with these visions, with this truth. We comfort each other with this. It's nothing like those powers. You know, I was able to do everything. And it wasn't like I was out there being Superman. It wasn't like I was out there trying to save the world or save the planet in Jacob's trouble. That's what I had to understand. I said in the dream, I was in hiding, right? We was incognito, low key. I was being my Clark Kent. In the dream, I was incognito, right? So I knew I had to, I guess at that point, it's like I had the powers, but I didn't want to use them. I only used them to save my mother, to pull her out of that situation. And it was this damn demon, right? You know, and shalom to Kazak Yashala. You know, I just told a dream, brother. I'm going to put it on YouTube, though. You know, a dream, just had a dream of I had the powers. Ultimate power, man. Yeah, so it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I didn't feel, when I say, you know, the dude, because the dude that I took out in the dream, I knew who it was, right? And I guess in a worldly sense, I wouldn't kill this man, you know. But now in the truth, I'm looking at this man, this man got so many demons on him, right? In the dream, I didn't feel no emotion when I took him out. I cut his throat with them laser beams coming out of my eyes. It was so precise. I knew exactly where I wanted to cut. And I just like that. It was that precise. Like you couldn't, a math equation, you couldn't write it up better than that. It was some geometry shit. It was a 40, you know what I'm saying? It was like, what? A 30-degree angle. And just boom. And nothing. His head just fell clean off. And I didn't feel no emotion about it. Yeah, Yahawah will put that spirit on us. Yahawah Ratazah, exactly. We was talking about this yesterday at camp. Yeah, 144% accurate. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi placed that spirit on me in that time. Because what I did to Jake when I pulled him out of the car, right, and threw him up in the air and threw him back down to the concrete, breaking all his damn bones, crushing him to a pulp, you know what I'm saying? What I did to him, yeah, fatality, just like Mortal Kombat. Exactly. But I didn't feel no emotion. You know, even when you watch that stuff in Mortal Kombat, you be like, damn, that was, you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel no emotion, man. I was as the Halalyam. I was as the powers. I was as the angels. Right? Let me go get that. You know, it's on my mind. Ezekiel 9:6. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon which is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary. Then they began the ancient men which were before the house. So for any brother saying, oh, well, you just killed some Jakes. These is wicked Jakes. All right? You can go to 1 Peter 4:17. Judgment begins at the house of power first. So in that instance, like I said, before I did it, I was like, I don't want to do this because we in hiding. I'm hiding. Right? In the dream, I'm hiding. I didn't want to go forth and unalive these Jakes if I didn't have to. But they left me no choice. right? And it was, man, it's ultimate power, man. And it was the spirit. It was the spirit. All right, so I will be throwing this dream on my YouTube. But it was the spirit. I didn't feel no emotions about it. I didn't feel no type of way. It was like Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi said, judgment now. Said, give them in their judgment now. And that was it. I was in judgment mode, man. That was it. Battle axe. All right. Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. All right. Y'all joining together with the sons of Satan. Y'all placing yourself in that same path of destruction. Which ultimately the last plague is the ICBM missiles. And you're going to have to face Jake. You're going to have to face, they're going to have to face us. All right? But as I said in the dream, right? We was in Jacob's trouble and I was in hiding. I wasn't out there playing Superman or Spider-Man. I wasn't out there hulking it up trying to save the world. I was in hiding. My mother was going back and forth bringing me food to whatever hotel I was at. And I didn't know, I knew my family was safe, but I didn't know where they was at, right? I was in hiding. I knew they was good though. But for me, I was in hiding. So once again, we not gonna be no superheroes. We not trying to save this planet in a sense of saving these people. We're not saving these people. These people got to go. Right? So, you know, and I could sense the demon in that Jake. The Jake that I said was in the front with the dreads and the hat, and he had like the blonde tips on his dreads. Long ass hair like a female, man. I could sense. I get that for you, Sirach 15-13. I could sense the demon in that Jake, man. It was like Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi said, go mode, go. Take him out. Take him out. It's over for him. Right? Like the mercy was done for that dude. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 15:13. Yahawah hateth all abomination, and they that fear power love it not. Yeah, it's, as you said, he gonna put the spirit on us. The spirit was placed on me. You know, and I don't want to ramble. I don't want to rant. But it was just a great moment. 2 Esdras 9:22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept. Exactly. As the elders brought out yesterday at camp, the angels are going to do the harvest, the reaping, right? Pulling us up in those chariots, Yahawah Ratazah. So we like grapes, we like olives to Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi. All right, more so. We are likened unto many things. So it was obvious that these brothers that was took out in the dreams, they were not chosen. They were not of the 1/3 or the 144,000. They were some 2/3 demons. This man still had hatred in his heart towards my mother, right? To the point where he tried to kidnap her. So, you know, Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi allowed me to take him out. Knowing, even going back into my childhood, I went through a lot of traumatic experiences with this dude. Through toxicness, toxic situations, right? So thinking about that, everything thought about, even now more, I couldn't feel nothing to take his life. Right? I remember when I was a kid, and not to get too personal, but when I was a kid, We was running. My mama was driving from this dude. He was like chasing us. And we stopped in a parking lot and he like busted this window on my sister. My sister was in the back seat. She like 8 or 7. And he took his elbow and busted the window and all that glass landed on my sister, man. And I'm like 9 or 10 at this time. And I'm mad as fuck. Like, but I can't do nothing. It's a grown ass man. Right? So maybe somewhere deep down, I'm like, whatever, you know. But shoot, he been a demon. Still. He been a demon. Still. So y'all don't know how it felt in that dream. Cause this man had all his life. And that was what? That was 20-something years ago. This man had all his life to change. He still hasn't changed. Alright? The wicked don't know how to change, man. Amos 9:9. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Yahawah. Exactly. 2 Thessalonians 1:6. It is a righteous thing with Yahawah to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Right? And not saying that I got that spirit on me, to hate that man. I don't hate that man. I know that via society, via life, and all of that, he is the way he is. But I understand in that dream, it was over for him. It was over for him. Alright? It was over for him. Alright, and that's it, man. I don't want to make it too long, so I'm going to post this on YouTube and get up out of y'all hair. Alright, so with that being said, all praises, Halalyam, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalom to you, brothers. Shalom to the sincere Akyam out there. It's your brother Yeramiah Kazak. Hope this was edifying. More so a dream, not a lesson. I pray it was edifying. Most definitely was edifying to me. And it instilled more hope in me. And I hope it instilled more hope in you brothers. That power, understanding, it was incomparable. Incomparable. So, with that being said, Kwame Yashala, a Bible Ball.